Welcome to IELTS 789. Today, I'd like to focus on essential vocabulary that you can use to compare numbers in line graphs at a point in time. First, let's have a look at a graph together. An important consideration when comparing data is that you choose a point of time of relevance. And for this graph, the year 2010, the beginning of the period, is relevant. To show this, I superimpose a yellow vertical line on the y-axis. Next, note the points A, B, and C, each of which represents the approximate number of visitors in the year 2010. Next, check the table on the right. Note my use of adverbs, underlined in red, to give an approximation of the values shown on the line graph. Pay close attention to line A, whose data I use as base reference. This is significant because it means that I'll be comparing A relative to B and C. Look below and you'll see an example. In 2010, A was around 1 million, roughly a third more than B, and approximately 4 times of C. And before we move to another graph, if you have questions on any of the topics presented here, feel free to write them on the comment section below and I'll answer them as soon as possible. Here's another line graph for extra practice. Note that the start of the period is 1974, a relevant time. I have marked this on the graph as a yellow vertical line. And note the points A, B, C, and D, each representing the millions of tons transported per category. Next, turn your attention to the table on the right for details. Notice my use of adverbs underlined in red to give the approximate values. Much like the previous line graph, I use a base reference. For variety, I use D for this purpose. Finally, check out the example sentence below. In 1974, for nearly every ton of goods conveyed by pipeline, about 8 tons were either by water or rail, and 14 tons by road. And this brings us to the end of the lesson. I hope you found this video helpful, and see you soon in another IELTS lesson. Good luck and keep practicing.